Good afternoon. It is April 8th, Monday, and here in Indianapolis, it's Eclipse Day. You can't see that. We just showed a picture, but it's not working with all the equipment that we have. But anyway, it's a nice day out. And yeah, the eclipse has actually started. It started about an hour ago. You can't see up there, but it is starting to get a little darker. Hello, good afternoon. It's 2:46. The eclipse actually started like at 12:50 or 1 o'clock. It started to go. When you put the glasses on, you can see that it's kind of almost halfway covered right now. I put the glasses on my numerous cameras and it never worked. You saw the sun basically, but you didn't see the moon going across it. So if anybody's smarter than me wonders why that didn't work, let me know. I think you have to have a solar lens. I did not know. I read all the stories that said you can't take just a picture with your phone, blah, 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 blah. But I thought, well, I'm just going to put the glasses over it. Apparently that did not work. So anyway, we're just hanging out here, just taking it easy. It is starting to, it feels like it's late evening, which is super weird. So it's 3 o'clock here. And yeah, I'll just keep showing kind of how light it is until it happens. Okay, so here we are still, right after I got done recording. Not too right here it is, 5 minutes later, 2:50. We are, now the moon is about 3/4 over it. So you got 1/4 of the sun left. And it's still pretty light out. It just feels like a weird, it's like a weird dusk almost. Like it's like 8 o'clock on a really normal summer day. But it's not. Okay, here it is. It's 2:55. Is that what time it is? Yep. 5 minutes later, 2:55. It feels cooler. Like it literally feels like we've dropped about 5 degrees, maybe 6 degrees. Here are our glasses. We got them ready. Still, you can't see anything. But get a little darker. The shadows are definitely weirder, but
it's really weird looking out.
The entire world is outside. Well, the entire state of Indiana is outside. It's really crazy. Okay, now it feels like it's going to rain almost. It looks like the clouds are over the sun. It feels kind of overcast, but there are no clouds in the sky, just the moon. So I think you'll be able to tell as the videos have gone on here, it's just gotten darker. It just feels weird out, but I can't believe it dropped in temperature. Don't you think it did?
It was covering the sun.
Yeah, it literally, well, I didn't think it'd be a lot, but anyway. Okay, now it's 3 o'clock, and you can see it's getting dark. Feels like it's gonna rain almost. Okay, I don't know if you can tell now, it's darker. We got some clouds in the sky, maybe. Doesn't it feel weird? It feels like it's gonna rain almost.
Yeah,
but
I was upstairs and I saw it kept getting
darker and darker. It's like late evening it almost. It feels like it's like 9:30 on a July day, really. Or it's going to rain, but hopefully you can tell. The shadows are here. It's definitely darker. Okay, I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but it is like darker now. Like
Sunset.
It's sunset now. It's crazy.
Animals in the zoo would do.
It is literally like dark out. This is crazy. You can't, the camera's not picking it up, but it is. It's really dark. It looks like it's 9:30 now on a summer day, or that rain's coming. Wow. It got dark real quick there. The camera doesn't work it out, but it's really cool. There's a planet right there. It is super dark out. Look at this. Remember, it's 3 in the afternoon now. Wow. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And this is what we got. Oh my gosh. I had no idea it would be this dark. How crazy. Wow. Remember, this is 3 in the afternoon.
I thought like a few minutes.
I think it's like this for 3 minutes or something. I just can't believe how dark it is. It's still moving a little bit. Wow. So crazy. Look around here. This is absolutely All the porch lights are on. Crazy.
Stare at it.
Okay.
5 minutes.
All right, we'll check in a minute when it's moving. And here comes the bright sun again.
That is insane. I know.
4 minutes later. You see it's back. And all the shadows are back. Unbelievable how dark it got. That was so crazy. Amazing. I wish the camera would have worked properly, but you got the feel about how dark it was. Shadows. Good evening. 68 degrees, 8:30. And as you can see, we kind of went back to normal here after the old eclipse. It was really, really crazy. We had Chick-fil-A for dinner. They're cutting out a tree behind us. You can see that. We're out for a little walk before the national championship game. Get to see the Boilers and the Huskies. So we're going to get a little walk in first. Look at this. We got some neighbors that are a little excited about the game. Camera down. Huh, funny. All right. It is looking around 11:30. Actually, later than that. It's 11:50 or something. But the day is over. It was a real interesting day. Busy this morning. We all took a little break in the afternoon. It was really cool because everybody in the neighborhood, I think everybody out in the path of the eclipse, I think everybody was outside. So there were 50,000 people at the Speedway watching the eclipse. All kinds of people, just all kinds of places. Apparently on 74, an interstate that goes west, they had two different areas where rest stops were, rest areas that were like at capacity. Like there was no more parking. So it was kind of weird to hear that. There's no parking signs all over where the school was here. So anyway, it was an interesting time. Again, it was cool because it just like gradually got darker. Like it looks like it's going to rain. Okay. And then all of a sudden the temperature started to fall. And then like inside the house was like pitch black. Like it was dark. It was dark outside. So I know that the camera probably didn't do justice. Apparently there's all kinds of settings you can change on the iPhone to make it work. And I didn't even look into that. So sorry about that. But like all the street lights came on, all the garage lights, outside came on. So it was kind of cool. And then all of a sudden, boop, it went back up and it was just kind of like normal. So it was kind of cool. Once in a lifetime type thing. Also, we had Chick-fil-A for dinner, came back, watched our Cincinnati Reds. They beat somebody, the Brewers. Ellie De La Cruz hit a 450-foot home run, and then he had an inside the park homer, so that was fun. And then we watched the national championship game, and bad game by the Boilers. They had not played this bad in a long time. And Zach Edey had a good game, but Connecticut kind of ran them over. About 2 to 3 minutes left in the first half. Purdue kind of got a little unraveled, and they just never came back. So they ended up getting kind of blown off the court. But they prided themselves on out-rebounding teams, doing better at the free throw line, and shooting more threes. And they lost all 3 of those. I cannot even understand the game plan. They went to Zach Edey every single time down the court. And he's an amazing talent, once-in-a-lifetime type guy. Won 2 player of the years, basically, the last 2 years. So he's the guy. But, like, all year it was give it to him, and then he found somebody open. Give it to him, found somebody open. Or screens and people got open a shot. It was just really weird, like a terrible game plan, I feel like. So I feel like they made Edey touch the ball every possession, and the coach basically told everybody, unless you're wide open, you're not shooting threes, which I just don't understand. They were a great 3-point shooting contest team, not contest, all year, because last year that's what they weren't good at, and it bit them in the tournament. So anyway, other than that, it was a good year. They finally got to the Final Four, finally got to the championship game, but Connecticut wins their second in a row. Their coach was a lot. He was electric, and he was a lot to deal with. But anyway, so that's it. Now we turn our sights to the rest of baseball. Luke is still shooting golf balls at the pen. The 500's coming up. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Sorry, I'm so tired. We're gonna get to bed, and let's have a Tuesday. Let's put the end of college basketball away. Let's cheer on our Pacers, cheer on our Reds, and support your local high school team. Get out there and watch some baseball and some track and some golf and have some fun. See you later.